Hi everyone, I am SSV Showstopper and today is the 14th of January 2024. Now we're seeing, like I said, this feud between Jada Kingdom, or this battle, I should not use the word feud, this lyrical battle between Jada Kingdom and Steff London is going globally. We were seeing a lot of persons have been chiming in, different media outlets overseas, internationally have been chiming in. Not only that, we have seen so many persons have been adding their 2 cents. Stakeholders in different genre have been adding their 2 cents, and it's being seen by who should see it. But people need to understand something out there, including both artists. Wherever God dwells, the devil is right around the corner. I repeat, wherever God dwells, the devil is right around the corner. So, females out there, you need to be, like I said, careful. My channel, I see people come at me about my channel. I've spoke about it repeatedly, and I don't think I want to reiterate it over or regurgitate the same thing because it just sounds very redundant. You understand? But my channel name is SS Devil Advocate. It's not SS the Devil Advocate. It's SS Devil Advocate. What does SS mean? These are questions you should ask. You understand? You see, where ignorance is bliss, it's folly to be wise. You have no business with wisdom if you're naturally stupid. If there's an innate stupidity in you, you have no business with wisdom. Your duty is to ask questions of which you don't know. But because a lot of people are ignorant and they're proud of it, they will run with an assumption. And, you're just making a complete butthole of your own self. But the reason I spoke of my channel and the name of my channel is that it's based on exposing, and like I said, you can read in the description, you will see what my channel is about. I'm not gonna go over it again, but the reason I incorporate the name of my channel is this, for the sole purpose of what it's about. I'm looking at it and I'm seeing the type of persons who are coming and they are complimenting Jada Kingdom and they're saying that yes, she has a chance. I see wherein someone said it's Nicki Minaj, one of Nicki Minaj producers are saying that Jada Kingdom has the potential to hit globally and stuff like that. And I'm looking into it and I'm saying that yes, this is true. She was signed to, I think, RCA record, and they dropped her, I guess, because of failure to sell or to perform well, or whatever the case may be. The label dropped her. But I'm looking into this and I'm saying that if she has the potential to hit globally, why do you not sign her? Why don't you run to sign this artist? You understand me? If she's good marketably and she's great, according to the streets, according to what you are saying, you should be run to sign the artist. You should be running to her like hot bread. You see, that's how the devil works. The devil is a great trickster. The devil is a great trickster. And what a lot of these guys are doing is, number one, they're waiting, they're watching, they're looking, and they're waiting to see what's being sold, because what matters are numbers, right? So they're looking at who is selling more through this clash or via this clash. They're looking to see who is actually selling more, and then they make a decision. Hopefully they want Jada Kingdom to sell more because Steff London is already up there. So Steff London would automatically be doing naturally better than Jada Kingdom. Not only that, people look at you. What you don't think people are looking at the youth, the vulnerability, the weakness that the person has in them. And that's what they are looking at also as the potential. How best I can take, not necessarily advantage, but how best I can master this artist or bring this artist to my level of what I want for myself out of this artist. And this is what a lot of people look at when they are getting with female artists. I just spoke about it, that a lot of these people out there of ill report. Not everybody who gives you a compliment or have a say. Jada Kingdom and their team, you guys need to be careful. You guys need to look at who the persons are who are giving, saying all of these things, or who have an interest in wanting the artist to do business and stuff like that. But I'm looking at it and saying that if the girl is so great and stuff, why are people, so many stakeholders, why are they not running to sign her? You should be, because she's doing so well. She's doing so well with the battle and it's making waves, and people have an interest in wanting to know, who is this Jada Kingdom? Who is this person? So why not sign her? Why not sign her? That's a question I'm asking. Why not sign her? You guys are just sitting around and you're waiting on numbers, like I said. And not only that, you're watching to see how vulnerable this person really is, as what they say, and all of these. Because people look at things that they can manipulate. They look at how best they can manipulate an individual and how well they can go around them. And if they find a loophole, then they are going to run with it. And maybe, just maybe, they haven't seen that yet, or they haven't confirmed the things that are being said as yet. You understand? So those are things that people look really deep into. Who you think not looking into it, trust me, they are. You understand? And so you have to be very vigilant when it comes to your craft, when it comes to yourself and protecting yourself, when it comes to music. You understand? All that glitters ain't gold. A lot of people will come in your corner. A lot of people will draw to your corner, but they don't have your best interests at heart. They don't have your best interests at heart. So you want to sift through. You want to sift through to find out who is of good report, who is of quality, who means business, and all of that thing. You want to vet. You want to do proper vetting. And so hopefully, this thing works out for her, and the right person, the right person was her best interest at heart, her talent and her craft, and not just looking at her vulnerability, not just looking at the fact that she's young or to them easily manipulated and stuff like that, and rather looking at the fact that she's a talented individual and stuff. You understand me? Because we don't want to know that, okay, this is someone that's going to put you or put your career in further disrepute or put your reputation in further disrepute for a few checks. Because a lot of time people want to spin an artist and run with controversy with them because they are a hot commodity. So because the person is popular, let me go out there and see if, I can speak on her, what we can get, what we can work with to bring in some cash, but it's all for their own personal gain. Jada Kingdom spoke of her friend, Asian Doll, or former friend, Asian Doll being an iron balloon. I saw where Asian Doll was signed to quite a few persons that had her managing her, and she left those because it wasn't doing her any good. So she left them and she walked away. Now you see why a lot of people are doing things on their own, because number one, they see wherein they can make more money on their own that way, rather than with someone who is a major and have a great name, who can get them out there in the space of entertainment with a wider audience. But at the same time, they are basically working like a slave for them. Or number one, they don't market them, they don't spend the money on the artist, but as soon as the artists have some gains, they're running for their share in it, or their contract, the percentage of their contract, they're running for it. And a lot of people is simply not about that. So probably that's the reason also why Asian Doll is, independent and doing things on her own. It takes a lot longer to reach where you want to go. But when you actually do, you last longer. You have a better story to tell. You have more royalty to collect, all of those good stuff. So those persons who are coming around and saying that, yes, Miss Kingdom is doing well and she has potential and she has this, I'm curious why, well, I guess she and Ramesh followed, so she can't. And then Russian is as Shenseea, so it's not going to work. There's VP Records, and well, I guess VP Records they're in distribution, I think, now. And I'm looking at other record label out there, why they don't take her and her team, just scope through and make sure that everything is working out and pencil it and sign her. You understand? Do the right thing. The artist is great and she's coming up, and you have to be careful. It can be a slippery slope also. It's a two-edged sword, or a catch-22. You have to be careful and look, because you can be climbing up a ladder and it end up becoming a slippery slope. So we don't want that. We want to know that the artist goes out there and the artist actually does well. We want to know that it's the right persons and not people with ulterior motives anymore, or people who hear this and that about her and stuff like that and are capitalizing on an opportunity because they come with a bank behind them and stuff like that, because the devil does work like that. Steff London is already up there. She's up there. Her booking price is going to increase and all of that. So I guess people are not necessarily worried about Steff London when it comes to entertaining, when it comes to her making money. It seems to me that there are a lot of people, I don't know why, but it looks to me that there are a lot of people who really do not like Steff London. And like I said, I just don't know why. I'm thinking also Steff London had a falling out with Nicki Minaj. So I'm thinking that could also be the reason. That could very well be the reason why a lot of people aren't necessarily in favor of her. But when I look at it, it's like there's a hate. It's like there's a Steff London hate. There's a Steff London hate train that's taking place, and I'm not sure where it's brewing from. I can only speculate, as with many people, but it seems like there's a Stefflon, because when people are saying the things that people are saying, and they're only picking out Jada Kingdom, and they're going through and sifting through, like, okay, I can understand the Caribbean region being in support, because Jada Kingdom is who they see. It's who we all see from time to time at different stage shows in all over the Caribbean. But internationally, and I'm sorry, oh God, I'm too fast. On an international level, Stefflon Don is the one that everyone always see, heard of, and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different. It's a different space and atmosphere. But I'm trying to find out where the hate is coming from. Where is the hate coming from? I incorporated it with Shenseea and say that's the same reason a lot of people don't like Shenseea, because she's a non-black girl. She's beautiful. She's very attractive. She's very sexy, and she's talented. And because, her career just catapulted like that. And like I said, I spoke about it several times, that it irate a lot of people, because the history of dancehall was for people from the trenches who saw it as an escape route to better their life, and also a way to express themselves. So when, in particular, dark-skinned people. So when you find this female coming out of the woodworks who didn't do free shows like what other women, including Spice, had to do, Lady Saw had to do, and they see her just coming out, signing, getting endorsement, getting deals, doing this, being Pepsi, sign you. You understand me? You get an endorsement from Pepsi, you get an endorsement from, I think, Boom, and all of these major company. People are looking at it and say, what happened to Pampute who have been going at it? Shenseea music is just as slack as Pampute own. You understand me? Just as slack as Spice own. But you don't see even Spice the Greatest getting the endorsement that Shenseea got, or certain limelight so quickly that Shenseea got. And that's a lot of things that people are looking into, and it didn't sit well. I also spoke on the comments that she made while pushing a reggae album and saying that she wanted to be the biggest pop artist out there, and it seems a bit controversial, like you aren't really interested in the product that you're selling or even believe in it. So why would people support it? You understand me? So those were things that I pointed out to the mass as to why it may create some disconnect between them and Shenseea. But the hate that they have for her is like, you look too good, and people will hate what they can't be. A female want to know that she's desirable, she's sexy, she's attractive, she's pretty, she's coveted by many. And because they don't have that, and they're with a guy probably who desire a Shenseea more than them, they are going to automatically hate her. You understand? Especially the fact that how she look, you can mimic it. You can put on as much makeup on your face and stuff like that, but you can't mimic the imagery that Shenseea have. With Jada Kingdom, you can, because she has that hood chick persona, a darker hue female and stuff like that, who has that makeup kind of pretty. You understand? So that's more reachable for a lot of them. So they will like what Jada Kingdom is putting forward. And then she's overtly sexy, at the same time raunchy, vulgar, and people like that. A lot of women tend to like that, especially in the socio-economic background of many female out there, whether they're doing well in their job or in the career path or in their business or not. We know your background and stuff like that. So they will relate to what Jada Kingdom is putting forward. So I'm thinking it's the same thing with Steff London. But the thing is that Steff London didn't have it easy. She is not a female who had it easy. She just portray a more classy, I guess, type of sexy, very desirable, also very attractive, have this kind of twitch, like a non-black oriental type of look. We can tell that she has black in her, but her features her features protrude like she has something oriental in her. And a lot of women tend to not like that, because those type of women tend to be in the black community on a pedestal. They're at the top of the totem pole, versus women who are darker than you, or women who have, very disproportionate features, like a very large lip, very large nose, very large eyes, and stuff like that. It seems to not sit well with women to want to cater to a woman like Steff London. So I'm just putting the two together with the Shenseea versus a Jada or a Shenseea with a Steff London to show you why it's possible. Those are the reasons people hate on her because Steff London did not have it easy, and she gained her success and she's doing well. She did her big hit song with French Montana, and she has also other songs out there. She also can battle. We have listened to her. She's a lyricist. She's very good at what she does. You would think the average black woman would want to celebrate that, but it seems as if that people who are below want to tear her down because of what she suddenly represents. This reminds me of Tekashi 6ix9ine when 6ix9ine was going about and 6ix9ine was trolling people, and the hood guy, and he associate himself with the Bloods, but behind closed door he was actually paying them for protection. We saw wearing so many people didn't have a problem with him using the N-word, saying nigga this, nigga that, the N-word and stuff. Nobody had a problem with it. However, when he came out that he told on his friends, mind you, that these guys, kidnap him and all this kind of thing, sleeping with his baby mom. I'm not going into the microcosm of it. I'm just letting you know all that took place, why he turned on them and stuff like that. All of a sudden, he ain't black, he's Hispanic, he's this, he's that. Why is he using the N-word? But it wasn't a problem. That's why he said in his interview, who's going to stop him from saying it? He was born and raised in the same hood just like everybody else. So nobody can come at him and tell him that he can't say it. You understand? So there's a hypocrisy in the black community also. You understand? We know colorism exists. We know featurism, texturism, all that ism, schism. It exists in the black community. We don't say no. And we in Jamaica, we know that offhand. We know that offhand it exists in Jamaica. But like I said, it doesn't mean that I can't support another female who is actually talented simply because she's lighter in skin or she's white in skin or she is mixed or oriental or whatever the case may be. You can support her just the same because a lot of these females have friends that are darker in you. You understand? We know that. Guys are going to like it that come on, there are guys who like dark skinned women. Come on. There are guys who like girls that are darker. Girls that have so many women are married who are dark skinned. So many women are married with disproportionate features. So many women are married that have something going on that makes them look extremely ethnic. You understand? So you can tell that that's a 100% pure blood black I don't like the word black, melanated woman. So what's the issue? We all know that yes, there are colorists out there. They are color. We have to speak on it. We have to address it. But that doesn't mean that the woman who doesn't have anything to do with it, or the woman who never celebrated that or pushed that at the forefront, should be badgered, should be ostracized, should be tear down. Like how you guys tear down Shenseea, like how you guys tear down Steff London. You understand? Because Shenseea has never run with the fact that, okay, I'm mixed, I'm pretty, I'm gorgeous, I'm sexy, I'm hot. Yes, she got the endorsement based on how she looked. We ain't gonna lie about that. We're not going to lie about that. And she got a free reign or an easy passage, based on how she looked. But at the end of the day, to go at her and to hate her when she has friends who are dark skinned. She has people in her family. Her mother is a jet black woman, very beautiful. She had a beautiful smile. Rest in peace to her mother. She's a very, very beautiful dark melanated woman that who passed away was the mother of Shenseea. So what is the issue? You understand? Shenseea has never come and say I'm light skinned, I'm pretty, I'm better than you, and I'm this and I'm that and all these kind of things. She has never pushed an uptown girl imagery either. She has never pushed that persona. So I can't see, besides what I just said about the easy and the free reign, why people hate on her so much. Sean Paul, they spoke of Sean Paul. Sean Paul never had it easy going into music. Sean Paul didn't get a free reign, Sean Paul was around since Vegas in the 90s, Sean Paul was around that time. He didn't get the highlight. It was other artists. It was always the dark-skinned men who were leading all along. You understand me? Just like in female, it was always the dark-skinned women who were leading in dancehall all along. Shenseea just happened to be one of the light-skinned one who came out. You understand? So people need to just relax and remember. My girl passed away also, J Capri. J Capri, Russian signer. We didn't know J Capri before that. So Russian signed her immediately. She was doing well and stuff like that. Rest in peace, J Capri. So all women are not going to be trenchy and hardworking and have to do all of these kind of sacrifice because they are dark skinned and they are from the trenches. Not all of them. Some of them are going to get that same look or that buena suerte that Shenseea got. Or you understand me? A lot of them, and it doesn't mean that because you're light skin you're gonna have it easy either. You understand? Sexual harassment is out there just the same. Just the same. So come on now, people. Come on. I think you guys need to just ease up off Steff London and stop trying to tear down the woman. Stop trying to tear down the woman like that. You understand me? Leave them alone and allow the battle to go on and stop going and taking personal, because we all know a lot of you sound very jealous, hateful, and bad mind. You need to you need to love yourself. Love yourself, respect yourself, love yourself, love what you see in the mirror. No matter how you decorate it or how you have it. You see me, I come on here and I do my life. I do it without makeup a lot of times. I do it natural, without my eyelash, without all this. Because I care zero. I care zero. You understand what I'm saying? Learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Come on, the same guy that's looking at a petite model looks at the 300-pound woman just the same. They are fetish about them. They just might not go there. Not all of them. But they still look at them just the same. Come on, girls. Come on and stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's not looking good. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for and very unfortunate. Because you can't be celebrating women and women empowerment, and at the end of the day, you're going to tear down a girl because she got an easy passage, or because Steff London did not have it easy either. You understand me? So you guys need to just relax and stop it, okay?